Well, hey Libra, I am excited to see what the tarot has in store for you. We're going to be looking at somebody in your life. And you had an awesome reading last month, I remember. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you have going on. Who is this somebody? They could be somebody coming in, somebody already in your life. They don't have to be a partner. They could be a friend, a teacher, somebody who is the tarot wants to talk to you about. So let's find out. We'll start with an overall feeling for the reading. From the Muse Tarot. Okay. We get a page of voices. This is that little chatterbox who is really curious. Soften the card. Sorry, I'm fixing this is a little crooked. Should probably drive you crazy because you're so aesthetically sophisticated. But the page of voices, air, mind, social media, really curious, but also really perceptive. Really, you could see this one's got her glasses. This actually reminds me of a Libra friend of mine, although she is not blonde. She always has really cool glasses and short hair. Really looking, okay? So somebody that really looks closely. And then we have underlying is the Six of Inspiration, victory. It's almost like she looks one looking, and this is how the other one is appearing. Just kind of like the fashion model on the runway. A little dramatic. You know, when you're in the Six of Inspiration, you've accomplished something, and people are recognizing that, and you're enjoying that moment of victory. It's usually just a moment, but enjoy it. Somebody has reached some level of success. Somebody else is looking at this, okay? So we're going to pull 6 cards here for this reading and then clarify. We're going to use the Guardian of the Night. This is a fantastic deck. I love this artist, and she just got a big publisher now, so all of her decks are going to be professionally produced. Highly recommend. These images are, well, yeah, see what you think. They're beautiful and very, they suit my understanding of these cards beautifully. Okay, so the first card that you get is how this person, this somebody in your life, appears to you. They appear as a 10 of Pentacles. Somebody very 3D, very much in the world of abundance, earth. They're a worker. And they just fit in with everybody, right? You can't even tell which one of them is them. It's almost like they wear a uniform. But they're just a happy, busy little bee. And the 10 of Pentacles is 3D, everything, job, home, security. So that's how they look to you. Maybe they look like somebody that you could hook up with, who's going to provide all those things, or maybe you just see them very successful, making their little empire. It's almost like you know them at work, okay? How you appear to them. You appear like a Page of Pentacles, a beginner, with a real offer, but like you're definitely unique, right? You see the difference between the two of you? You are one of a kind, my friend, Libra. Okay, your relationship with this person, very passionate, very much about exerting will. Queen of Wands. She is the queen of the law of attraction. Wands are your body, they're your willpower, your desire. This could be a very hot relationship. I don't see that. I actually see 2 very different styles of people who, you operate in very different ways. You both have a lot going on. You're very busy. air energy, but yeah, I feel like there's who's the boss kind of energy, and they see you as young and you see them as boring, as just like not standing out. I mean, let's keep reading. We'll see what comes in as we keep going. What the tarot wants you to know, what's hidden from you. Page of Wands. Another page. The bowerbird here. The bowerbird has decorated the opening to her nest, or it's usually a male, and this is to attract a mate. In the tarot, the Page of Wands is often a foreigner who sees things from the outside. In this deck, the Page of Wands is somebody who puts on a lot of show in order to invite someone to enter. It speaks to me of this kind of showiness on your part, and also of hers. She's quite visible, striking in her. Okay, your advice. Page of Cups. There's lots of pages. This is a third page. Page of Cups. Just be friendly, open-hearted. It's a little capybara with a little red bird swimming. Again, I see connections between this page here with the murky depths here. I don't know why. We will find out. The future for you is a Four of Cups, and this is a special Four of Cups because usually a Four of Cups is captivated by the ho-hum. I've already had this and there's nothing good in it. This one is twisting up to see the new possibility, which makes me think of this advice, right? So the advice is clearly see the emotional possibilities here. You're both looking at each other. You're seeing one another victorious, but there's a competitiveness between you, and so you're being advised to shift focus from surface looks to the heart. This is cheesily like coming in as like an open your heart kind of advice here. Let's see on the bottom. No. Okay. I will share with you. Interesting. Okay. Feels like a little bit like a romantic comedy. So there you are at work. Remember, this is how they look to you. Eight of Pentacles is work, skill. We have bees and a wasp. Like, there's something about that. The difference between a bee and a wasp. There is going off by yourself. Oops, is this upside down? Yeah, sorry. Four of Swords. Healing, swords are your thoughts. So heal your mind. Go alone, examine your thoughts. Examine your perceptions. Look in the mirror. Two of Cups. Soulmate connection. This is like, and that's what I think here. It's like you're both looking. You're looking like this. You're looking at each other, and you're both looking, and you're both seeing this. You see yourself in one another. And the way that you get there is by changing your mind and moving down into your heart to see this. Okay, let's clarify. I could be wrong. Let's see what the tarot says. Okay. I like this, Libra. This is a cool, this is not a romantic relationship, although with the Two of Cups, there is this come down into your heart kind of message. And the bowerbird is definitely a romantic. Queen of Wands is, it's weirdly like you're attracted to each other, right? Because this is your relationship. You're attracted to each other. You're competitive and you're attracted. You see yourself in the other. You see through the facade of the bowerbird, or it's saying look beneath the facade, look to the heart, look to this Ace of Cups. There's an emotional heart possibility here. Two of Cups. I mean, look at this. This has got, we have to look at this Two of Cups. This is beautiful. We've got We've got the caduceus, healing. We've got these happy little elephants, this beautiful lily that always represents the Ace of Cups in this deck. All of this magic. They are filling each other's cups. You're emotionally, it's a mirroring and equal sharing. It's very much about justice, this Two of Cups. Okay, let's clarify. This is a fun one, Libra. All right, Ten of Pentacles. What's going on? This is how you see them. What's going on here? The Magician. Very much like the Queen of Wands energy. This Magician is, their work is quite powerful. They have all the tools, and they're able to manifest whatever they want to using these tools. So when you look at them, you see that. There's a Ten of Swords here. This is an ending. It's very painful emotionally. As we get into these clarifications, we get beneath the surface of how they appear to you. And there is some also movement in their thoughts from stormy seas to calmer waters. So, it seems to me like you work with this person. They seem very powerful to you. But what you don't know, or maybe what you sense, and it might actually make you smell blood, and be careful of that. But what you sense is that they're burying some pain in work, and they're doing all this work as they move from whatever painful situation they had to a new one. They're working through their minds, right? That's why we got this is that process of Four of Swords, then it's followed up by a 5, which is self-harm. We're really recognizing how they may have won. Remember, we have victory here, 6 of Inspiration. They may have won in a way that they feel remorse about, or where they got harmed in some way. Some part of their accomplishment in life led to them getting really hurt, betrayed. Or so they're trying to heal from that. They're looking at it. They're looking at their concepts. And that's all beneath the surface of what you're competing with when they look at you. So what's going on with you? To them, you appear like this crazy, unique, but also very capable, very busy Page of Pentacles. You're doing real work. Pentacles is like, this is a legit offer. This is somebody that's real. But they do kind of look down on you a little bit. Like it's patronizing. Not like they condemn you, but they think you're young and a beginner. Okay, Libra? They see your good heart. They see your emotional intelligence. You talk about your feelings. That's why you're this page who's like an octopus. It's earth in the water, muddy. Muddy, murky. You're in your feelings, and you talk about your feelings. You communicate clearly. You take action. We see that with all the tentacles of the octopus. And there's death. Death has appeared in every one of these readings. You are the transformer. See, they've gone through something, and you're not seeing their pain. You're seeing your heart. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups are different. She talks about her feelings. He doesn't. He's not on the table, by the way. But I just want, the contrast seems important here. You're good at knowing and talking about your feelings, but you may, in that focus on you, need to shift to what the King of Cups does. Is he knows his feelings, but he doesn't talk about them because he's caring for others, for the kingdom, in that allegory. And so here we see you are not seeing what they are going through, but they are listening to you, and it is transforming them. All right, so they're really listening to you, and that that whatever you're going through, and it kind of is not how they are, right? It looks like a mess to them. They're like, oh my God, may I never be out in the open like that. You're good at this. You're good at, maybe you're an extrovert and you process outside. But they are listening. They're watching you. And although there seems to be judgment between you for some reason, I think because you're similar in a way that um, there's a commonality or something here with you. But you're able to, they are being changed by observing you and listening to you and watching how you're acting, where it comes to your feelings. I don't have a clear sense of your feelings here, actually. When I see these two together, the worker bee, wasp in this case, and the healing, to me, this is like I'm doing work to heal myself. So they might be watching you go through some kind of process of recovery or something, and it's helping them to transform, to watch you transform. So you're both going through something, you're going through that. They're seeing that because you're talking about it. They see you as victorious over this, right? And you both see one another as powerful, right? You see them as the magician. They see you as transforming yourself. You're talking authentic. You're not hidden from them because you're talking about it. Their feelings and pain are hidden from you. But you both see each other as awesome. You admire one another and you're competitive with each other. So what else about this relationship? Queen of Pentacles. She knows her worth. Page of Cups. This is your advice. A little flirtation, a little lightheartedness. And the Queen of Swords. You're like two queens. You're queens. You see each other as queens. One of you is quite down to earth. The other one is quite intellectual. And you have like a banter between, you're friendly with one another in the context of work, where you see I feel like you see each other in the practical realm, and there's so many pentacles here. I'm guessing it's at work. But you respect one another's intelligence, experience, maturity, clarity. You both you both admire each other. One of you is an intellectual. One of you is quite good at making money. Maybe she has a partner, or they have a partner. I say she because it's the Queen of Pentacles. I always think of her as like always having a King of Pentacles. But it looks like your relationship is one where you respect, admire, chat, or silly laugh with one another, and then you're also competitive with one another, and your friend is your coworker, or whoever this is they're letting themselves observe you, and it's helping them. And you are helping them by talking about yourself. Let's see what the advice is, what's hidden is whatever's behind that bower, right? So I feel like I'm reading this as like the tarot wants you to know that there's something underneath their surface that you are missing. It's come out already that they have this 10 of Swords experience. The Lovers. A choice. Let me just keep pulling cards here for a second. This is what's hidden. There's your 4 of Swords. Same as this little, very important hedgehog. The Lovers is like an advanced version of that. 2 of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles, the Slowpoke Knight. What you don't know is that their broken heart has to do with their healing from its so the Lovers is that amazing connection on all levels, which I don't get it really, but people are afraid to choose it. So the Lovers also is a choice. So people will sometimes meet like that one, you connect in all these ways, and then they're like, nope, that's not my life plan. I'm going to do something else with my life. This is going to be too much, right? I guess I can understand that. So beneath the facade of the Page of Wands, beneath the porch of the bowerbird that has been dressed up as this light, flirty, beautiful surface, like a mask, this person in your life, this coworker, is very, very slowly healing from not being chosen. All right, your advice is a Page of Cups, which you're already doing, right? You've been doing this with one another. You have like a little fun banter, right? Advice is keep bantering, come from your heart. Look beneath the surface here to see that this person, they need kindness because you don't know it, but they've got a broken heart. They're very, very slowly healing from it. It takes them a long time. I mean, they might be like a fixed sign like me, like Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. We four fixed signs, we just have a lot harder time getting over something. It takes a long time. Slowpoke night. We do it right. We do it thoroughly. But so I just feel like your friend, this person that you respect, compete with, and joke around with, they've got a really massive heartache that they're going through, and you have no idea. That's pretty awesome. I respect that. I also respect you. You're very open with your feelings. Okay, here's your advice. The capybara. Offer your heart. Just be like the truth. An Ace of Swords. Be honest. What about King of Pentacles? Remember, one of you is this one. This is her counterpart. What else? Or it could be the one that broke her heart. Aw. Yeah. Seems so repetitive. Why is it so repetitive? It's just saying that the truth is this other person is the King of Pentacles, did not choose her, even though she's a gorgeous Queen of Pentacles. And she's trapped in her head and unable to move out of this pain. Why do you need to know this over and over and over again, Libra? The cards are being really repetitive. Okay, the future. Looking for that Ace of Cups, away from the disappointments and losses. Together, maybe? It might just take you a while to get to see this. I don't see why. You don't have any reason to be insecure and selfish and self-centered here. I just think they're really good at this mask. They're really good at this facade. So who is this person that you compete with, that you have a fun banter with, that you like, you respect? You like each other. You're equals. 2 cups, you're equals. They are hiding this. They're trapped in their heads. So why do you need to know this? 5 of Pentacles. There's abandonment, feeling left out. More pain. 5 of Cups. Regret, heartbreak. Ace of Wands. You may never know this about this person. You may never know this, Libra. But this person, they have like some amazing core power. They have like, there is so much pain that they have on this table. And you have no idea. And you may never know. That's what I see. Like, they are hanging down, looking at their losses, and then they just use all this core strength. And you see their strength. You see their willpower. They exert this to overcome all of this self-pity and sense of abandonment and rise into their heart through an act of will, of it's like coming from their body, from the Queen of Wands, right? You see this. You see her like this, or them. You see them like this. You just have no idea what they're actually working through. And so I think this reading actually gives you an opportunity to maybe see more than this. This is what you see, their willpower. I feel like they're doing this and you don't see it because there's this sense of them being so powerful to you. They see you equally powerful. You inspire them to this and you don't know it. So that's awesome that you inspire them. And I don't see why you need to know this. It seems like somebody that you work with. So it's a weird message. It's like, be awesome. But maybe because you're getting the reading, maybe you need to know, maybe you need to consider what people are going through around you. Okay. Yeah. There's all the mysteries and secrets and deep stuff that you're not seeing in this. There is a change of fortune here, the wheel turning through divine. And there's the listening king. I think this message says you can change. If you choose to know this, you can. You can choose to listen to the badass, awesome person in your life that you're competing with, and you compete with this person. You just see their surface though, and you can change that. The King of Cups, remember I told you, she talks. They both know what they feel, but this one listens. And so that's the change that this reading invites you to. Very subtle. If you're not interested in knowing this, you don't have to, but you're definitely invited to know this, to get deeper with somebody in your life, or people in general, who you are underestimating what they are brave facing through. And so we're definitely invited to know what that is. So I hope this is helpful. I would love to know whether you want to know this, or if you don't, I don't know. I'm a mystery seeker, so I mean, that's why I read tarot. I'm very curious and nosy. So I even want to know what the story is here. Okay. Have a great day, Libra. Thanks for letting me read your cards.